Welcome to Sun News at Noon. I'm Abby Hale.
And I'm Ella McClure. Thanks for tuning in.
The fourth largest skate park in the U.S. officially opened on March 28th in Washington City after 6 years of development. The Washington Wheels Skate Park allows anyone interested in skating, riding, and scootering to use a variety of half-pipes, bowls, and mountain bike courses. City Councilman Kurt Ivey says we wanted it to be a destination for X Games. It qualifies as an Olympic qualifying track. The 13-acre land donated by local developer cost the city $10 million.
Utah Tech Campus Recreation supplies free outdoor equipment students can rent out. As temperatures rise and more people are spending time outdoors for camping, hiking, biking, and other activities. Piper Campbell explains more.
The items that I normally bring when camping or hiking, you gotta make sure you have good water and good hiking shoes. And for camping, make sure obviously you have a tent. You wanna make sure that you have sleeping pads, sleeping bags, and also stuff either to make a fire or camping chairs is I think a big one too.
The discussion then turned to how students can keep cool and avoid heat-related risks.
Bringing electrolytes helps a lot when camping or hiking in the heat. And making sure that you have sunscreen and like a hat that you can wear, breathable clothes. I think students should definitely check the trails before heading out, whether it's for mountain biking, hiking, camping, any type of trail like that. You want to make sure that you have proper materials to prepare for those conditions. If students get lost or injured while they're outside, making sure you have a first aid kit and always making sure that you have someone else hiking or camping with you. Students can get all types of hiking and camping gear here. We have tents, we have sleeping bags, sleeping pads, pretty much anything that you need for camping or hiking.
To end the conversation, I asked what she hopes students will implement when exploring outdoors.
Just say that everything is set in place and making sure that the weather conditions are good and to just have fun while you're going outdoors.
A scam text claiming a mandatory collection notice is being sent across Utah from a fake state agency. The Utah Department of Public Safety warns that the message includes an image from the non-existent organization. St. George resident Emily McKenna and students on campus explain how they recognized the text was a scam.
Across Utah, a new scam is making its way to residents' phones. This message includes a photo from the Department of Safety and Homeland Security claiming the resident must pay a court-ordered mandatory fee.
There wasn't like a lot of information about it in the text. It just sounded like super urgent, but it didn't tell me a lot of information. I think like people are getting more creative with like the way they try to like get your attention with things. So it's like hard to tell if it's just like clickbait or if it's like actually like something legit. I called the DMV and the guy just kind of laughed and he was like, no, I've gotten those before. Like just to ease your mind, like he's like, I'll check, like give me your license number and I'll look it up. My browser notified me that it would look like an unsecure website, which it would never say that with like an official government website. So that one I was like, okay, that one I knew was also not true.
I interviewed students on campus and asked them if they've received any scam texts recently.
Recently, I got a text from FAFSA on my phone saying your 2026-2027 FAFSA wasn't approved or filled out. But just to double check, I went and talked to our university's financial aid. This scam was trying to steal my money and take advantage of me.
Yeah, sometimes I just get random texts from the DMV and the courthouse in Vegas asking like for unpaid tickets that I don't have. I haven't lived there for 3 years, so I obviously don't have unpaid tickets. But yeah, that's like pretty often, like every month or like 2 months, I get a random text. So
The average gas price in St. George is over $4 a gallon, a 35% increase since the end of February. Energy Program Director with Public Citizen Tyson Slocum says global oil prices are climbing as conflict in the Middle East, including the Iran war, threatens supply and pushes costs higher. Refineries in northern Utah, which produce most of the state's gas, have also cut production, tightening supply in the state.
Utah Division of Wildlife Resources captured deer, elk, and bison in southern Utah to help regulate their body temperatures during November through March. They have now released the mammals back into the wild. Officials put GPS tracking on the wildlife to observe their migration patterns in Kanab and along Highway 89. Once the testing is complete, the data collected helps implement new crossings, fencing, and infrastructures to improve animal life across southern Utah.
Students staying in St. George this Easter weekend can attend an art festival in Town Square Friday and Saturday. The event will include paintings, jewelry, photography, and ceramic works from 200 artists worldwide. The festival will provide 30 different food vendors and live entertainment. The festival has admission for everyone.
So Ella, I heard that you received one of the scam texts.
Yeah, it was really scary. I made sure that I didn't scan anything, made sure I read it full proof, but yeah.
That is scary, especially when they're texting people all the time now.
Yeah.
After the break, Gage Lush will bring you the latest Trailblazer highlights.
Welcome to Utah Tech University. From classrooms to cliffs and lectures to lakes. Here, we celebrate active learning, active life. Our Trailblazers learn by doing, are career ready, and solve real problems with real partners to meet community needs. Here, students get the full college experience and choose from 300 affordable academic programs. All in one of the most stunning destinations on Earth. With this as your backyard, life is just as active as your education. Come experience active learning, active life at Utah Tech University.
Utah Tech baseball's 2-game winning streak ends with a loss against St. Louis University Monday, 3-2. Junior Kyle McDaniel knocked 3 hits and a run, while senior pitcher Tyler Ray threw 3 strikeouts. The Trailblazers will open a 3-game series against Sacramento State University at home tonight at 6 p.m. Staying on the diamond, Trailblazers softball lost the final game of their series against Southern Utah University Saturday, 12-4. Utah Tech went up 2-0 early, but multiple runs by the Thunderbirds pushed them ahead for the win. Sophomore Kennedy Embry and Bailey Howley had the high with 2 hits. UT will travel to take on California Baptist University in a doubleheader tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Can you feel a brand new day? The Fusion Choir and Dance Team held their spring finale on Saturday. I spoke with dancer Allison Robertson about the performance and the season as a whole. Allie is a freshman on the Utah Tech Song and Dance Team Fusion. I spoke with Allie about how she discovered the team.
I found out about Fusion when originally it was Raging Red. They just showed up like on my YouTube one day, and it was their You Will Be Found music video that they did. Ever since I've been like following them, and then I found out about auditions and I immediately auditioned.
I asked Allie about the spring finale and what the team did to prepare for the performance.
It was so much fun. I loved it. I think our hard work has definitely paid off. Individually, every single person on this team has progressed from Fall Spectacular to spring finale. Some of the new numbers we did a Wicked medley. That was awesome. We did a Moulin Rouge medley. We did Hamilton medley. I just thought overall it was just awesome, and the audience was great too.
Allie talks about her favorite part being on Fusion.
I think it's the connections. I remember when some people on our team went to go see Prince of Egypt at Hurricane, and I was like scared because I didn't like know anyone, but like we're all so close and we all have inside jokes with each other, and we're always laughing, and we're always told be quiet sometimes because we're really loud. The connections for sure has made like not only Fusion good, but like just a good first year here at Utah Tech.
Well, guys, it's going to be an excellent weekend with Easter on Sunday. Ella, Abby, what do you guys have planned for?
I'm gonna watch a bunch of Easter movies. Hop's one of my favorite, and then I might make some resurrection rolls. I've heard those are pretty good.
That sounds so fun. My family's in town, so we're gonna do a little Easter egg hunt and swim at the pool.
Yeah, the temperature is going to be fantastic.
That's it for this week's edition of Sun News at Noon.
We will see you here next week, same time, same place.
Happy Easter, Trailblazers.